The Tennessee Constitution says you must consider the alleged criminal's ability to pay, but it also says you must consider public safety. Those two promises are in a bloody head-on collision.
A 13-year-old girl has a mental breakdown. She goes to Vanderbilt Children's Hospital. Vanderbilt employee Terrence Boyd is assigned to watch her. Instead, he is accused of raping the child. With her mental state, police must rely on DNA, so they send it off. Mr. Boyd flees Nashville. The DNA comes back. They charge him with rape by an authority figure. He makes the most wanted list. He's finally found in an apartment in Illinois. He's brought back to Nashville. Guess what happens? His bail is reduced in half. Not increased, reduced from $150,000 to $75,000. His lawyer says poor Mr. Boyd can't afford bail. The judge agrees, but the higher bond wasn't fair. House Majority Leader William Lamberth.
What's not fair is that the people of Tennessee are being murdered and raped and robbed by repeat violent felons that are out on bond. Get another bond, get another bond. I mean, they don't have bond conditions to keep them accountable. They don't have anything out there that is stopping them from continuing to commit the same crime over and over again.
Leader Lamberth is not exaggerating. Many of the people released on low or no bond immediately commit an even worse crime.
You cannot come in.
Consider Brandon Brown. He tried to force his way into a Bellevue home.
The scariest kind of stranger home invasion. Police arrive, lots of police. There's a big fight all over the front yard. Police officers actually get injured by Mr. Brown. So what happens next? You figure someone like that, he's going to get a high bond, right? You need to keep him in jail, he's dangerous. Oh no, Mr. Brown gets zero bond, no bond at all. He's released the same day. And what he does next, hard to believe.
He beat a blind homeless man to death with a fire extinguisher. David Warren is a victim of Brandon Brown, absolutely. But Mr. Brown was assisted by a Nashville judge.
People have to die before something's done. I think it's very, very frustrating, but I think eventually enough innocent people that have been victimized, they're going to rise up again, and they're not going to take it anymore.
We have so many more examples, but we are going to stop and ask a more important question. What can be done? Enter House Majority Leader William Lamberth in the Tennessee State Legislature, which is in the middle of a historic effort to pass new laws to limit judges' abilities to let criminals out on low or no bond.
We're going to give the tools to the judiciary that they need to be able to hold folks accountable and keep our communities safe. And then we're going to watch real closely to make sure that they actually do that. So between this session and next session, we expect to see violent crime go down in Tennessee. We expect to see our judges hold these repeat violent felons accountable.
The awful headlines have led to a historic group of potential new laws. One bill makes public safety the top consideration for offering bail. Another bill makes any bond violation subject to immediate arrest with a new charge. Another bill tightens up pretrial monitoring of felons. Another bill that's passed changes the process of determining bail by removing the consideration of a defendant's financial state, which is exactly what's being used right now to lower bond every single day in Tennessee.
And if the defendant says, oh, no, I don't think I can afford that, then they reduce it. Well, look, that's ridiculous. So that bill, I do anticipate will go into law soon, and I think will be very helpful to just keep the standard the same. Again, bond is about ensuring the safety of the public and making sure that the individual appears in court. That's it. That's what bond is there for, and every decision should be seen through that prism.
Jillian's Law, already passed and funded. It requires violent felons ruled incompetent to face trial to be committed to a mental hospital. And there will be a constitutional amendment you will vote on in 2 years that would allow judges to provide no bond for more than just first-degree murder. It would add second-degree murder, aggravated rape, terrorism, and torture. These are huge changes, all tied to what is happening right now in Tennessee, from musicians being murdered to Easter Day shootouts to hospital rapes to unthinkable fatal beatings.
So what about the U.S. Constitution? Will these laws get past that document? Well, although the Eighth Amendment protects against excessive bail, there is not an absolute right to bail. In fact, you could deny bail to certain defendants pending trial, specifically when they are likely to flee or pose a danger to society. I'm Dennis Ferrier, Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.